Future. Across Ionios, colonies freed from Mobius control begin to look to the future for the survival and betterment of their people, with colonies such as Colony Mu creating a successful Armu and Ardun breeding program to not only help with food shortages, but also to learn how to care and protect other life instead of taking it. In Colony Zero, after the emotional encounter with Sagiri's friend number 13, Sagiri asks Senna to come up with names for her people in an effort to not only help them find their place in the world, but to help them embrace and recognize their humanity. And in places such as the city, the inhabitants celebrate their own version of homecoming with the transition of its youths entering the stages of adulthood, where they now find themselves with the responsibilities of helping the city in its efforts of survival and prosperity, with the graduates making Team Ouroboros honorary graduates as a gesture of gratitude for everything they have done for the city, and showing that despite their differences, the 6 houses of the city can put aside their differences to help and support such occasions, similar to the happenings in Colony 30, with Valdi reaching out to other colonies in an attempt to complete Dorrick, a giant Levnis that may help change the tide of the war against Mobius. Now, after much time and many resources, the time to bring Dorrick to be fully operational soon approaches.
Hey there, people of the internet, friends and family. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, your boy, D-Rex. And today, as you can tell, we are doing things a little bit differently. First and foremost, the reason why we're kind of setting it up like this is because... Dalton, thank you for making it. I'm just going to explain quickly the new setup we've got going on here. As I was saying, basically I
fix this.
Yes, also a new setup. Great, I lost my train of thought. Okay, the reason for the new setup is just because I noticed when I was editing the last video that you couldn't really see the chat box both in the in that version. So I basically set it up like this to hopefully it's easier for those who are viewing the live stream and post live stream, just to be able to read the chat easier, until I can figure out the chat box and Stream Elements. For some reason, the chat box for Stream Elements just isn't working for me. I have a couple ideas on how to fix it. I just need to actually do it. But regardless of that, today's docket is we are hopefully gonna finish up the last couple things before we head to Origin, and free Melia and kick some Mobius butt, but more importantly, free Melia, because I mean it's Melia. Priorities, guys, priorities. But let's see. Anyway, today's docket though is actually I did check out Simone's quest, or someone, I don't know, I can never pronounce his name, but basically he is gonna use some shards of Origin metal to upgrade our weapons, and honestly I think that it's gonna be so stoked. I really wanted to see this one. I mean, hey, anything to tip the edge in our favor, or tip the scales in our favor to fight Mobius, hands down, that's gonna be, it is what it is. It is common sense. But primarily, I'm hoping I gathered enough materials to finish this quest, because I spent probably a good almost 10 hours worth of trying to make sure I got the materials. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to finish Dorrick's quest. We're going to hit up the 7 Nopon. Just hope we don't throw off his groove this time. But we'll try. But so yeah, it's to do. We're gonna finish Dorrick's quest, then do the 7 Nopon quest, and then Colony 11, and then seeing what time it is once we get to that, and we'll either start the quest against Mobius, to get to Origin, or not. But regardless, I am rambling, so let's just go ahead and run on over to Dorrick. Dive. We want to go this way. Oof.
Ow!
I'm sorry, Uni baby. I didn't mean to hurt you. But alright. Shino. Please. Alright, come on.
Just give us a moment.
Come on. Come on. Oh! Oh! Hey! Woo! Yes! Alright, we're done with gathering. You don't need to gather. Alright. Shino, we got this stuff. Oh, thank you. You leave the rest to me. Alright, what goody goodies? And that should be it. Alright, Dorrick. Meh? Third test start. Buddy Blaster! Fire! Alright, Dorrick. Don't let us down, boyo. And... did it work? It looks like it's working. I think it worked. It friended with Dorrick! Yay! That means it worked, right? Meh? Big success! Yes! Yes! We did it! Ba-na-na-na-na-na. We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Spanish word! We did it! Just a little more work and you'll be perfect, Dorrick. You'll be a big, strong, kind Levins to protect everyone. Thank you all for your help so far. Anytime. Now, Dorrick construction moved to phase 10. Oh, I thought the test was phase 10. Ugh. That's what I get for getting my hopes up. Only thing left is hard work of Repapa and team for final adjustment. I'm quite invested now, Diaz, so I'd like to stay to the end, if that's alright. That would be great. Repapa make finish in time of blink. Looking forward to it. Yeah, have fun and good luck. Quest complete. And we gotta. Alright, hold on. Let me pull up the map here quick. I just we need to head back to Colony 30. You need to make sure everything for Dorrick is said and done.
We'll need a good color for Dorrick's chassis.
I guess we did all we could to help. Now we get to kick back and enjoy the results.
What, that was it? So I guess phase 10, we just need to let it go? Okay, well, let's talk. Finally, Monster 11's project of Dorrick complete. Unique special 11s, unique and special for both Agnes and Keves. Creation of mighty 11s, all thanks to liberation from flame clocks that allow everyone to cooperate on 11's creating. Meh. Repapa overcome with emotion. Tears make fluffy clammy. Witch has improved skills much. Probably picked up many in various repertoires from Nopon in other colonies. Thanks to brethren skills of Witch, Puli, also able to total immerse self in true passion of life. Okay. Mecha Friend, what about you? Mecha Friend, time for a little update to control program, don't you think? Beep bop boop. Bet you're looking forward to that, ain't ya, boy? And the prep for the fuselage will be done in no time too. What about you? Nah, Mecha Friend inspired much envy in Dinky Dinky. Huh? Why is that? Mecha Friend chosen for pilot duty. Tiki was hoping for a ride on Great Big Levins. Ah, some jealousy. Oh, Shino. Now I'm getting old, my body's starting to let me down here and there, but I still love to work as a mechanic. Age is just a number, right? I'll be glad to help you out anytime, so come holler, okay? I mean, sure, age is just a number, but there's some situations where the number can be the problem. But I won't go into the hoopla over all that. I just want to make sure, though, there is nothing else around here that may contribute to
Something smells tasty.
You see what I'm saying? Man, finishing touches on Dorrick about to be applied. Ho ho! Congrats on a job well done. Looking forward to the grand reveal. Dorrick complete. Alright. Alright, team. Alright, let's...
I'm starved. Let's grab...
I'm just gonna lie here, and you can't stop me.
Alright, Uni, you do that. Oh. I forgot about some of these. Oh. I completely forgot, especially this one. I completely forgot this one. So, gosh dang it! All right, so it looks like we're gonna have at least one more quest added to the list. But I mean, let's start with Dorrick first.
Right then.
This is the primarily one we need to get done with. Valdi, mate. You look like the Ferris that got the cream. Hehehe. That's because Dorrick is finally complete. What? Only just? I'm so pleased for you. Yep. Brepapa is going to orchestrate the grand unveiling. He's truly chuffed. You're gonna be there too, right? You helped so much salvaging materials. Yeah, sure. Nice. Okay, he said the unveiling would take place in the Terra Wastelands. We'll be there. Can't wait to see Dorrick strutting his stuff at last. What could go wrong? Right? What could go wrong? Nothing. Nothing's gonna go wrong. Okay, we'll just get all the discussion points going.
Meeting.
I think I may be a no pun in disguise. Mez in the background. All right. I mean, if you think you were secretly a no pun, well then I guess you kind of failed at keeping that a secret. I believe the usual saying goes, "Seeing is believing." But even after seeing it, I cannot quite believe how impressive Colony Mew's gate has become. Hehe, thanks. We worked hard on it to make it mega tough. Certainly, the resilience is a major factor. What's up with that face? You got reservations? Having a gate is not important. What counts is stopping the enemy. I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. I mean, the gate is a step into preventing the enemy to getting through your defenses. But I mean, like the gate would be like the last layer of defense. I mean, your artillery and your point defense weapons and all that. That would be probably like the first line of defense. But well, hey, what do I know? What do I know about military complexes? In other words, it would be to your benefit to reduce their capabilities before they can even. Okay, yep, all right. There you go. And I think I was kind of on track with that. At the time, I was like, yeah, the gate's important, but you need to prevent them from getting the gate. I mean, kind of look how the Battle of Helm's Deep went. I mean, I think it speaks for itself. We've been training with cannons. Do you think that might not be enough? You can never be too prepared. On the defense and offense 50-50. Yep. I agree. Okay, so what do you propose? How about some pitfall traps? Would be pretty tough to camouflage, no? I'm thinking in terms of terrain. I would like to investigate in person. We might come up with some ideas on the ground. Would you mind if I inspect the gate too? Not at all. Please, be my guest. Okay. Treasured memory. Oh, we go from talking about a gate and defenses of Colony Mew to about a treasured memory. And it's got to do something with that big old thing attached to the cliffside, I'm guessing. Alright, well, let's see what's going on here. We'll probably check that out. Alright, let's discuss the ranch.
This reminds me.
Tusor and Lotus's ranch seems to be booming, huh? They even managed to get the animals to breed, leading to a birth of Nandun. They're doing so well rearing Armus. I wonder what other monsters they could start keeping. Having big giant monsters running around your camp or your base. I don't know. It's starting to sound like a little bit like Jurassic Park there, and we both know how Jurassic Park and Jurassic World turned out. Me, I love a Pipitu. These names, good lord. Farm. Imagine getting to pet them anytime you want. It. But it seemed kind of obvious, no? Obviously not the kind with weapons. How about Capipas or Otils? They're cute too. I mean, the otter looking ones? Okay, yeah, maybe. I mean, the worst they can do is kill you with cuteness. So we're collecting cute monsters now? I guess we raise them not to fear people. It'd be a little oasis of cuddliness. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, well, speaking of cute, we've got a new member of the family now. I've had her for just about a week. And I gotta say, this little girl, she is just the feistiest thing that I have ever met. Her two older brothers now. It's taken them a little bit to do an adjustment. The oldest, he's starting to come around now. Though he's still kind of like not to the point where he's gonna let her play with him or snuggle up with him. The middle child, though, he's pretty much like the big brother who will let her play with him, but it's like, yeah, just don't read too much into it, kid. Gosh, that's pretty much and Snuggles, nope, that is the not the name. I'll give you a hint. It's based off a video game character. Her name, drum roll please, is Nia. Dalton, you are correct. It is Nia. The name just came to me, and also is just as feisty. I mean, just likes to run around. Likes to jump on my leg, and she's still got her claws, but overall, yeah, she's just the cutest little thing. Honestly, she is so chill though, most of the time, that I can put her in my arm like this, just cradle her, and usually within like a couple minutes, she'll just go right to sleep. But the problem is now she's probably gets so relaxed that I'm gonna feel bad putting her down. I mean, I could try playing with one hand. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but we can do this. All right. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a bit of a challenge. Like, yeah, she's falling asleep, Chad. She's already getting a little sleepy. All right, but when you want me to put you down, you just let me know, okay? Or until my arm starts cramping, then we'll have a problem. All right. And so the Monster Ranch was born, soothing war-weary hearts through contact and play with monsters. Yeah, I could see that. If it became popular enough, I imagine we could introduce some kind of entry fee to monetize this venture. Yeah, mate, we're gonna be rich. Okay, look, now you turn it into a nightmare. Uni, keeping it real. But I don't think the like, I'm pretty sure the Colony Muse already figured out like how much effort goes into raising animals. Like, I mean, I already know. Before I only had 2 cats and that was enough. Now I have a third one who's just a little, she's just over, I guess now she's 11 weeks old. And it takes a lot of work to raise animals, especially if they're going to bring in that many animals, like basically like a farm. You ask a farmer and it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort to take care of those animals. So, but I mean, hey, with all the support there is in this world, I'm sure they'll make it work. But anyway, 7 Nopon.
This reminds me.
If we're going by what Mr. Simon said, Saman, there we go. Mr. Saman said, then there's one Nopon left who can wield the ultimate hammer. But we've been everywhere. We've been everywhere we can think of. Yeah. True. I mean, it took me quite some time to try to find the 7 Nopon, and I was almost tempted to look it up, but I'm like, no. This could be something big. This could be something big, so I'm not gonna spoil myself. But we might get a clue on who it is. Like, Riku knows who the 7th Nopon is, doesn't he? There's just no way. There's just no way. Should make tracks for Colony 9. But why now? Oh, the last one's in Colony 9? Riku, do you know them? Why didn't you say so? Meh, what friend's saying? Last one is... You know, hindsight being 2020. Finding the 7 Nopon is like finding the 7 Chaos Emeralds. But, seriously. Thinking about it, he's at the beginning. Like, Riku was the one who gifted Noah his sword. Right? And... Riku said, like, his mastermind helped, honestly, it speaks for itself now when I really think about it, that Riku is the 7th Nopon because of the Sword of Origin, which I guess there's a lot of backstory to that maybe we'll get here. What? You? Why didn't you say anything to Mr. Saman? We were right there. He not ask. Riku not answer. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh. Guys, she fell asleep. Yeah, she's asleep. I think I figured out her favorite sleeping spot is just tucked right in my arm. I feel really bad about waking her up because my arm is starting to get a little tired itself. I might have to put an armrest back on this chair just so I can do this. So now it's time to pick up Hama of Riku from workshop. Okay.
All charged up and ready to go.
Alright, well we're gonna finish Dorrick's quest here because we've been starting... Oh, I think I need to activate it. I didn't activate it. Final call. Activate. Yep. Here I am. Playing Xenoblade. Running cross country. Trying to see how the big giant mech works. With a baby kitten in my arm.
What'd you think? Awesome or what?
Whoa! That white thing is Dorrick.
Oh! Hey, you got a new fancy paint job. You feel like a battle's about to happen? Yeah. Honestly, looking at it, oh, they combined Kevis and Agnes tech. Because, I mean, it looks a lot smoother, a lot more streamlined than conventional Kevis equipment. Oh, we got the 3 tech leaders. Yo, I'm sorry, just seeing different colony members together for this one project is amazing. I'm just saying. Here I am. I mean, like, we actually get to see like actual visual. I mean, we did see with oh gosh, I forgot her name. Archer girl. Colony Tao, who helped with the potatoes. Like, oh, how did I forget her name? He's like her and Kite, or Kite had a theme for her. What was her name? Juniper. Okay, thank you, Dalton. Thank you. Oh no, yeah. I guess just seeing like the colonies work together, it just always makes me feel warm and fuzzy in my tum tum. Valley. Start is soon. Yep. Good luck, mecha friend. Alright. Thanks to everyone's hard work, Dorrick is complete at last. I want to thank you all for everything you've done. And I'm chuffed at how many friends I've made along the way. I hope Dorrick can make just as many. Let's see how he does, shall we? Yes, Bunny Blaster ready! And fire! Alright. Going Duck Duck Goose here, or what's going on? Well, a formation. Wow, I'm guessing it worked. I think it worked. Oh. The machines are taking over. It's Skynet all over again. Oh no. It's like, you will be terminated. Yeah. Watch out. But how? Yeah, this is the bad part of giving robots too much. Is Dorrick out of control? Wait, Mecha Friend is the one who's controlling Dorrick, right? Mecha Friend's the turncoat. After everything we did for that Everyone, evacuate! Mecha Friend? Mecha Friend, what's going on? How could this happen? Everyone who was here was a friend. Mecha Friend, stop! You were like, machine superior, fleshies inferior. We are the future. Go ho 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 ho. Oh. There's a little Nopon up there. Finally, this day come. You! Puli? It matter not now. It not matter now. What do you say? Ho 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 ho! Mecha Friend is not a friend anymore. Meh? What you done to Mecha Friend? Okay, so Mecha Friend is not to blame. Okay. Okay. Oh. Puli only makes small adjustment to system. Now is Puli Friend. Ho 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 ho! Genius of Puli is capable of do anything. But note to self: if anyone has crazy googly eyes, spiral glasses, just don't trust them and get rid of them on sight. Got it. Puli defeat you and bring joy to Alexandria. Wait, what? I'm confused. Alexandria helped with this project. Puli pulled string behind scenes to plan this for a long time. He hadn't given up on his lunacy after all. Pretty sure Alexandria never asked for any of this. Yeah, I agree. It's like, whatever. You lot cost Puli aside, cast Puli aside, and become such good friends of Alexandria. Even though Puli worked so hard, Puli not let you get away with this. Only Puli allowed to be friend of Alexandria. Oh boy. Yeah, someone's lost it. Alright, take out the support. I think it's gonna take a lot more than that. There you go. Ooh, dang. There we go. There we go, there's days. Oof, ow. Come on, healers, do your thing, healers. Do your thing. Alright, here we go. Ooh, 203, nice. There we go, let me get some Ouroboros in here. And lands. Go get him. Oh. I was hoping for more damage, but alright.
Strike through. On this sword.
There you go, Noah. That was a good chunk of damage.
Push through. Yeah, let's get back on the offensive.
There you go, Nia. You got the burst in there. Good. Alright, so basically This all came down to a Nopon feeling jealous that someone that
Sometimes brute force is the answer.
there's petty reasons to be jealous.
Feels just like a woman. With you, I can fight on. With big or good.
Ooh, ow.
Mario! This'll hurt. Jaguar shot. Hey, you barely messed anything up today.
Keep on helping. Appreciate it.
This is gonna be a while.
1 hour later.
We'll just do this. Wait, one more should do the trick.
I just thought of a great idea. I figured out a pattern. Enjoy this.
Okay, no, resisted the break. Ooh, ow! Oh!
Really felt it.
Oof, oof. No, 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 no. Ooh, no.
I'm with you.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Oh, are you done with your nappy? And she just woke up, guys. I think she... Alright. Oh. Ow. Oh, I got a kink in my arm from laying the kitty sleep there. Oh, I gotta let the blood... I got to let the blood flow. I think I'm good now.
Here's the finisher. It's gonna hurt, you know. Check out my special attack.
Alright.
This should be our plan of attack.
We'll do Senna. Give. Oh. Do that.
Take this. One more for the road.
I used my thinking right. Coming right up.
Do this. Because he seems to be targeting Neo. Want to keep the evasion up. Do this.
I'm with you.
Now, Lance, hit him where it hurts.
I was waiting for this.
Okay. See ya. Yeah, apparently she's done cuddling for now. Alright.
Coming right up.
Yeah, let's see. Against machine. There we go. We'll do that. Yo, Valdi coming in clutch. Ooh! 233%. Getting double two awesomes today. Good.
Stay right there. Got a surprise for you.
Go on, heavy hitters. Do your thing. Maximum damage. Oof! Right there you go. That was a good chunk taken out of him.
I need you, Neo. Oh, yeah. People are getting
Yo. Power charge, good.
Pal, are you ready?
Oh, you resisted the mine crit.
Steal.
And done. Done. Oof. Man, that was actually had a couple close calls there. Oh, Dorrick, all that hard work though. And for what? Ugh. Valdi. What? I mean, I thought, maybe we could do some repairs, but after that... And now listening to the music, it's sad. And Mecha Friend was in that thing. Oh, no. Valley just got hit with a double KO. Oh, good lord, no. Oh. Cough, cough. What in the... Valdi! Oh, there's a... Mecha? Friend? Are you okay? Lance, he just saw his life's work go boom, and his Mecha Friend was torn apart again. I don't know if he's okay. I think Mecha Friend protected him from the worst of the blast. But Mecha Friend doesn't look too good. Dorrick also entirely broken. Oh. You helped me so many times, Mecha Friend. So I won't let it end like this. Oh, we'll give you a hand. Yo, kudos to Valdi and oh no, we got a new subscriber. All right, Birios. I hope I pronounced your last name right. Thank you for subscribing. Support is always appreciated. And like, I gotta say this quickly. Just for the fact that it started very somber and then it crescendoed into, we've hit a setback, but I am not giving into despair. I'm going to keep marching forward. That is a terrific mindset to have. It's something that we should all inspire, no matter how difficult it gets. And I mean, even then, it's hard. Even in those moments, it's easy to give into despair. But to me, that just shows the character that Valdi has. So, respect to Valdi. Lands. We'll help too, Commander. Yeah, if we leave it to you, I'm sure it's just a matter of time before everything gets out of hand. Yeah, it's keeping it real. Keeping it real. Thanks, guys. Oh, hey, he's getting away! And just where do you think you're going? Yep. Yeah, Alexandria, put him in timeout. Give him a spanking. Alexandria! Isn't there someone you have something to say to? Oh! Yeah, you owe Valdi an apology. Better be able to refuse. Better be able to try, but it not go right. Alexandria only like Valdi and others. But I wish Peter would just disappear. Valdi being the kind soul he is, he's gonna forgive him. I mean, I understand forgiveness. Depending on what it is, you forgive but never forget. But these type of villains, like, I'm not saying what he did was okay because he let his jealousy get the best of him. But I guess he felt neglected. And so, but again, instead of talking to people about it, he just kind of did his own thing. But anyway. You aren't hurt, are you? Yeah, there you go, Valdi, just being the kind-hearted soul he is. Meh? You only wanted to be friends with everyone, didn't you? But you can't do it that way. Someone could get hurt. What did Valdi know? Billy is nobody. That's why nobody take notice of Billy. If Billy not work hard. I took notice. Nah? I mean, your methods were not particularly great, but you're pretty good with 11s. You're not a nobody. You're valuable. You're just your own worst enemy. Meh? But really, dude, only failures. Valley not angry? I mess things up all the time. Look at what happened this time. And I've broken Mecha Friend more times than I can count. Okay, Valdi, to be fair, a lot of those times were not your fault. Okay. I mean, I can only think of the 2 times that Mecha Friend broke, and those from outside interference, not yours, so. But you know, failures always come with an afterwards. I got to build Dorrick. I got to make a lot of friends. I can do a lot more than I could before, thanks to everyone's help. That's all connected to what happened now. Failure teaches you things. So I don't want you to give up, Pulapuli. Valdi. You know, I can't argue with Valdi here. I mean, it's easy to stay angry after all that hard work you put in. I mean, hey, Valdi would probably be in the right to be angry. But, you know, at the same time, I kind of understand Pulapuli, the feeling of being we've all, I think, have had our moments where we felt like we're nobody, all we do is fail. But, you know, just like Valdi said, you know, failure is an opportunity to learn and grow from that. And you just got to keep pushing forward and just keep, you know, don't put yourself down. I can't tell you how many times through high school to even, you know, these past 10 years after I graduated, how many times I failed and I, you know, pretty much gave up. And it took me a while to get out of my funk, but it's like, all right, I can't feel sorry for myself. It's time to get back up on my feet and get back on that horse. Let's try again. I want to build a world where people and Levinses can live in harmony. But it'll take a long time if I try to do it alone. It'll be a lot easier if you'd help me out, would you? Haha, good. There's still plenty more I can do. And with the rest of you helping, we can aim even higher. Okay, first order of business is fixing up Mecha Friend. Time to pick up all those parts, people. Well, look at Dorrick. Look at it, poor Dorrick. Oh. Despite Puapui's underhanded wrecking of Dorrick and Mecha Friend, the bonds of trust within Colony 30 are now deeper than ever. Back to work, people!
I see some relations have changed.
Alright, well, let's look at this. Love. Still love. Alright, you know, Valdi's being the bigger man here. You know, he's right. He's right. Gotta swallow my pride.
This is something decent. This has got to be worth a bunch.
We should take
Ooh,
good care
Origin
of that.
Shard. Ooh, that's gonna come in handy. Swallow my pride.
Is that what I think it...
Alright, well, let's swallow my pride, swallow my ego. Alright, let's do this one next. Alright, well, hold on. That means we gotta change up our team I think we gotta change up our team composition here quick. Oh, chat, let me know, if the, chat box is easier to read or not. I just need some feedback to see how the setup I have is working or not. And if it's not working, I'll try to find ways to get it better. Hopefully, get stream elements to start working. Mikela. Hello, and thanks for all your hard work. If you're curious about the gate, then I can assure you it's just perfect. Yes, about that. We've been talking about trying to do something to make the gate easier to defend. Whoa, awesome timing then. Tao's been saying we need to do that as well. Like, not just make ourselves all sturdy, but also change how we fight to fit around it all. I thought we discussed that already. No, I'm just talking about the gate. I mean, like, before when we fought, we relied super heavily on you, Fifi. So we want to try all sorts of new things. That'll ensure we all make it together. So it is a bit easier to read? Okay. Aww, Miki, I love you! I love you too! Blech, ew. Where's my... Blech. Blech. So kidding. Michaela, come in. Do you read me? Yeah, no time for the mushy stuff. Whoa, not so loud. What is it, Tallow? Close the gate. Mobius incoming. What? What? Roger that. Battle positions, people! Sound the alarm! Should we intercept them? No, let's wait until we have a better overview of the situation. We don't want to act rashly and incur casualties. Everyone, assume your battle positions. They'll get in position atop the gate. Arm the cannons. Prepare for battle. And send the foul beasts back into the abyss. Cannons are ready to fire. Stay calm and aim carefully. Remember your training. Use the Force. Oh, that's not how the Force works, right? I know, alright? I was there. Oh, they're cannons. But what's the damage? Oh no! Triton! Oh no! What's this? Be that a new colony or some such? You've gotta be stuck. Oh. Triton! Triton, you gave us all a heart attack, bro! Oh, but he just took it like a champ. Oh dear, second syllable on my mark. What? No, everyone, calm down. Ceasefire! Ceasefire! No, hold up! Hold it, I say! Hold fire! Hold fire! Triton!
Is that Triton? Yes, it must be.
Triton?
Yes, the only Mobius to have a brain and joined us. Ahoy, laddie! What's the story? That's what's gonna be my line. Just don't appear out of nowhere like that. You'll terrify people. Ahem. Excuse me. Sorry for firing on you. We really thought you were an enemy. Oh, that? Don't sweat it, little lass. You've got to be really careful at sea, eh? Aye. Your judgment was sound, no mistaken. Props to Triton. He's just so chill. He's just so chill. It's one of his more endearing traits. Especially since I am Mobius. You're Mobius? Something wrong, lass? You never seen a Mobius before? Oi, careful. No need for... Landland, it's okay. Landland? Who's Landland? Oh boy. Here comes the trolling. Did you really have to say it twice? Anyway, none of your business. The eyes say, God, don't say that. You're actually the second Mobius I've spoken to. You're a lucky sea biscuit then, at last. Lucky sea biscuit. I don't know why, she's a lucky sea biscuit. I can't explain why, but I love it. Ain't many yet has had the privilege of live to tell the tale. Except Prezi Company excluded, for obvious reasons. Yes, I think so too. I'm Fiona. What's your name? Me name's Captain Triton, but you can address me as Cap'n for short. I'll do that, Cap'n. I barely heard ye. Have you been eating right? Yeah, say it again, and this time projected from your belly. Cap'n! That's the spirit. I like ye, lass. I like ye. This is one step away from abuse. Back to the point. What are you doing here? Don't tell me it's another treasure hunt. Arr! But I'll tell ye, lad, and 'twas a good guess. A man of the sea may never rest. I was actually searching for a little something here. Oh, really? Then let me help you. I want to make amends for the misunderstanding. Fiona, don't get taken in. This guy's 3 servos short of a power frame. Well, I'm mighty pleased to have ye on board, lass. But I can't wait until after lunch. Take me to your mess hall. Whoa, you're in a hurry, aren't you? Who's showing who's showing who around here? He doesn't listen. Same as usual. Got plans. Tyon. Triton's old. Okay, he's a little hard of hearing. Be nice to the guy, alright? You guys are still upset over the whole miso soup thing, are ya? Can't you just let it go? But he's not a bad person. I can't tell from talking to him.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay, hold on. What was that thing with... where is it? Fiona, that's... Oh, interested. She's interested? Wait, interested in. Okay, I guess she's curious about him. All right. Like, well, it's the only second Mobius I met. The first one was my former best friend who tried to kill me. So to see a Mobius who's friendly is a change of pace. Good job, Uni. Stay next to Triton to make sure he stays out of trouble. Smart thinking, girl. Fiona, you're kind of glitching out there. You okay, girl? Are you okay? She's okay. She's okay. We have to protect the colony and make sure it's fit for Fiona to come home. Spot on. I don't think we can win against that behemoth, but at least we can... least we can do is go down with a fight, not a whimper. Good, good. Whoa! Triton, slow down, bud! No, the castle's safe for you guys. The castle's under Allied control now. Falling an old man. Never thought I would live to see the day or say those words that we're following an old man. I guess we could sing some songs? Shiver my timber, shiver my soul. Oh, never mind. Oi, don't just wander off. I smell something good wafting off from over here. There's no reasoning with him, is there? Alright then, spill it. What booty are you after this time? A blistering mahusive words. Again with the food. You got that right, lad. Ye season it with salt and alcohol, then steam it, and it's out of this world. So it's a big clam you're after? I don't know if I've seen it. Way back, they had brought them up by the bushload, and then they had contests to see who could eat the most. Food and contest is two favorite things to mix together. Not surprising. There were no colony here back then, mind you me. Really? Fiona, can we take him to the canteen? People are seriously staring. Alright. Okay, so it looks like Triton wants to get a eating contest going. An eating clam chowder, I guess. I was never a big fan of clams, to be honest. Crab, I'm okay with crab. Try why take...
Oh, that smells gorgeous.
Fiona, you're encouraging him. Stop it. Captain, how long have you been alive? I forgot. I forget. When ye live as long as I have, ye tend to stop caring about minor details like that. Yeah, you gotta think, like, Fiona's colony Mew is probably the youngest colony there is. I just hope the crab doesn't take your wallet. Yeah, crab is expensive. Eep! He's here! Yeah, like, colony Mew is has the youngest colony member, so seeing someone like Triton, who is a Mobius, who's big and looks old, like, really old, would be probably terrifying. Hello and welcome! Hey, pull yourself together! This is so stressful. Lass, are ye the cook? This smell. I smell something creamy. Mayhap a sauce? Is sauce special made with almond milk is specialty of friend Lotus. Arr, it sounds delicious. It also tastes delicious. Therefore, have to ask to please not to teasing esteemed cook of Lotus. Of course, of course. Them that make the food we eat deserve our highest respect. They hold the key to happiness. Making folks unhappy? Easy as pie. But bringing them joy? That a harder Lexol to reel in. I'm sorry, what does that mean? Was that a compliment? Try to maybe a Mobius, but he's our ally. You need to be scared of him. Are other Mobius also that big? Irma wasn't like that at all. Oh? Lad, were you the ones that shot at me? Eek! How did he know? Whiff of gunpowder smoked. Ah, he really let me have it, eh? Thanks to you, I've worked up a majestic old appetite. Why is he laughing? Beats me. Hey, Lottie, did you know there are any big shellfish around here? Big shellfish, Oh, do you mean clamifs? They grow to the size of a person's face sometimes. Wait, a clam that grows the size of someone's face. That is a big clam. That's it! The Klamath! Where'd he get those? I think it was a beach somewhere, but I've only seen the real thing once, so I don't remember exactly. We should find a lot of shellfish around Krez Cliffs, I think. Or sometimes Needle Reef Beach too. It may be better to check a few places then. Counting on ye, crew! I'll be waiting right here. Oh, you're not helping us look? Begging your pardon, laddie. It's getting to me dinner time. You want to join me for that, kiddos? Bah. Us? I don't mean I'm gonna eat ya. Relax. Here, come closer. Roar! Eek! Yaps! Try it, girl. You let your guard down. What do you think you're doing? Put a lid on it, you muppet. Captain, all due respect, please be nice to my crew. Otherwise, you can forget the clams. Oh, Fiona laying down the law! Oh, ye have a part of me, lassie. Seemed I'd plumb forgotten me manners. That's alright, so long as we're clear. Now I'm scared of her. Just imagine, little Fiona was able to put big old Triton in his place. That is some terrifying. That's a terrifying power right there. Yeah, you don't want to make Fifi cross. We'll go and find some clammers then. Hold the fort for us, guys. Aye, aye, lassie. Hey, don't mind picking up the tab for me, do ya, lad? What? Triton still being a troll. Oh, what are you guys doing? Let's talk. He's ordering a lot. He can't really be that hungry, can he? But he's eating it with such gusto. Oh, now I've confused myself. Listen here, lad, and listen good. There's only two kinds of people in this world. Them that eat heartily and them that don't. If you're ever in doubt which is which, then the solution is another helping. Okay. He's gonna eat all of this? And on my tab? Tell me you're joking. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. I see 2 large pots of soup. Let's see. What else we got here? 3 plates of bread. Oh, 2 smaller bowls of soup. And some type of bread, I think? Or maybe like a... Was it lots of bread? Lots of bread and lots of soup. Okay. I bet the giant clam could make a giant pearl. Yes, it probably could. Inspect. Hey, isn't this a clam? Alright, my time to shine. You got a humongous egg. Wow, that's enormous. What even laid that egg? Oh, Fiona. Dear Fiona. If something laid an egg that big and you say, what even laid that egg? Chances are the mama's going to show up. I couldn't tell for certain, but I would vote against staying here to find out. Good call. Let's not lose hope. There's still one other possible location. You put the humongous egg back. Good call. Good call. You don't want the mama to come searching for her egg. Oh, an island that I have not discovered yet? Oh. Ahoy, me hearties! We are sailing for an adventure! Oh, I don't have my pirate hat with me. Dang it. Oh, ooh, let me test the accelerator here. Yes! I am speed! I am speed! Look out! Maggots! Get out of my way! There you go. Ooh, a boss monster. Disembark. Ooh, Needle
What kind
Reef
of place is
Beach.
this? Okay, let's try somewhere else.
Yes.
Oh, there's something buried here. Time to get digging. You got a worn out boot. Wow. What's this? It's trash. Seriously? It might be on some other beach. Let's pick Triton's brains again. Well, there's not much left for his brains. Triton! I see. No luck, eh? Are you sure you don't have any other hints? Nothing you saw in the vicinity? I'd tell you if I did, lass, but all I remember is the sand. Wait a blundering second. I feel like there may have been sand falling from up above. That's certainly a lot of stuff in sand then, isn't it? It could be a lot of this sandbar. Let's see if that's it. Bring me the booty of the Black Pearl.
This time I'll definitely find it.
Alright. Well, which Black Pearl are you talking about, my friend? The pirate ship or the Black Pearl that's in Inuyasha's eye? Because, I don't think taking them from either person would be a good idea, because one, Inuyasha, don't mess with him. Two, Jack Sparrow. Like I said, it's Jack Sparrow. You do not want to mess with Jack Sparrow. There we go.
That smarts.
And how I've been trying to figure out how to get that treasure chest. I spent so many hours trying to figure out where. Ooh, aha! Hey, look! There's something big in the ground here. I really hope we got it right this time. Why you gotta? Why you got better places to be? Yes, slapping and more digging, I say. Klamath. All right, we did it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yay. Insert word. We did it. I can't remember the word that's supposed to go there. Good going, Fifi. Thanks. I'm glad we found it, but it's definitely not easy to transport this thing. What do you mean it's not going to be easy to transport? I mean, you guys found and picked up giant slabs of origin metal. And you didn't complain about the size of them. Hypocrite. You think that's why nobody comes to gather them anymore? Well, with the exception of Triton. Makes sense that nobody knows this place apart from him. Let's get this back to the captain then. I'm sure he'll be excited for it. That's putting it lightly. All back to Colony Mew then. You know, I'm calling it right now. $10 says Triton is gonna have kind of like a.
Commander Klamath reporting for duty.
Stop playing with the shellfish.
Oh, Lance, let the girl have her fun. As I was gonna say, I bet Triton is gonna have like a. I think that's just me. I would honestly be completely fine with it, but I could see Triton having almost like a grandfather-granddaughter relationship with Fiona at this point. And honestly, I would be down for it. Triton's treasure.
Handing over.
All right, let's see this clam in the flesh. Yes, that'll it be, and no mistaken. It brings back memories. I remember digging the sand full of holes in me search for this elusive bivalve. Some things don't change, huh? Next time, you can look for it yourself. How about that? Does it even count as treasure if it's not you that found it? Those words, they tug at me mind. Yes, now I remember. It was I that said something like that once upon a time. Wait, who said it? You did? But... Nay, I meant I, the Surpus Mobius. Wait, well, Sourpuss. No, I mean I, the Sourpuss Mobius. Irma. Oh. She'd walk around carrying this empty treasure chest, saying when she found a treasure, she put it inside. Okay, cherished memories now. This makes sense now. Oh. So I tried to put a Klamath inside. And what do I get for my troubles? A severe tongue lashing, so I did. Yeah, what else did you expect? She said that things only have value when we found them yourself, or some such. But that's hogwash. No, Triton. No. Even though she was a Mobius, I sided with her. And again, oh, this shows that Irma was probably the only other council who could have joined us. Irma, why? Why did you have to do the things you did? Was it out of guilt for your actions? Oh. She'd lost track of what's really important. Were you two friends? Well, I suppose we were at that. Strangely, it feels lonely to think of her as a mere acquaintance. It feels lonely. It's because you've shared fun times together. If you wanted to be around each other, that's friendship, alright. And again, the music sets the tone so well. Monolith, Nintendo, you did it again. Sounds like you had a friend like that yourself, eh, lass? Yeah, a very special, much-loved friend. Someone I'll never be able to forgive. Aha! Sounds like you've butted heads pretty hard there. You can tell? Aye. Great happiness and great suffering are blown in by the same wind, you know. You gotta take the bad with the good. Both these things are only possible when you've got a connection. And even that only when you're completely honest. She must have been a good friend, lass. Thank you, Captain. My memories of her are important. You could say they're my treasure. Well, very well said. I wonder which one to win if we set them in a contest against my Klamath, eh? I don't think I want to compare them. The values of memories is relative, anyway. Each one is special, and its own little treasure. That's why you can never have too many friends, I think. Oh, lassie, you're something else. But you're right about one thing. You can never have enough treasure. So I'm glad we managed to become such fast friends. No. Was that too soupy? Tell me a word too soupy. No, not at all. So please, drop by for a chat, whenever you feel like it. To be sure, lass. Just make sure you don't die before then. Same to you, Captain. It's a promise. Aw, that was sweet. Quest complete. Triton's shock visit was certainly very eventful for everyone involved. But Fiona now has a new friend in him.
Oh, that smells good.
Let's look at Triton's. That's friends. Oh. Yep. Buddy. You know... Wow. Again, a lot of these kids... You know, Fiona and... Gosh. I feel terrible. Valdi, there we go. For kids, for people so young, they are wise beyond their years. Wow. Yeah, words really can't put it aside. Just. Oh. All right. So let me look at the time. All right. I know at the beginning of the video I said I thought we were gonna be able to get through all this stuff quick, but that Dorrick quest took way longer than I thought. So we pretty much at this point we got Unite the 7 Nopon, the quest event for Colony 11 to get done. So I think what we'll do is
I see some relations have changed.
well, what's up? More updates? Oh, no, we already did all that. Okay, so let's see. If we're gonna do this though, characters, hero. Let's get the Nopon team in here.
In time of need, we here to help.
We're gonna probably again have to put another tank in here, so Lance doesn't have to take the brunt. Ultimate, gather specific things. Oh, well, I think we need to go. Oh, we gotta go to Colony 9. Alright, Colony 9. There we go. So yeah, we'll at least get this quest started. And so then hopefully by the next video, we can finally get to Origin. It's just, it's bittersweet. Like, I've been wanting to get to Origin so we could rescue Melia, but all these quests keep coming up. But all these quests have been just so well done with character development. It's like I can't be mad about that. But the ultimate hammer, Thor's hammer. Here it is. Riku will leave it here for a long time, so probably friends have seen before. Whoa, this was here? Riku received this hammer from Masterpod, and now day has come when Riku use it. Mr. Salmon's calling. And now 6 Nopon of Ultimate Hammer is arrived in city. Thanks for letting us know, Mr. Salmon. The last one's with us. We'll get back to the city now. Salmon waiting for friends at workshop. Nothing left but to go. Yeah. We're relying on you, Riku. Riku not let friends down. Ultimate hammer. Stop. Hammer time. Alright. Ooh. Alright. Doodly bops. Goodly out to the city. We're on our way. And I'm going to take a little more drink of my tea here. You can never go wrong with tea, chat. You can never go wrong. Unless you prefer Mountain Dew and the 2 new Baja flavors they got. Cranberry Splash and Passion Fruit Punch. I've had them both. They're actually pretty good. Everyone all here together. Now Summon make blades of friends even stronger. Summon knock together design specs while he wait. As Summon already explained, he used Origin Shard to make blades stronger. There are 7 types of Origin Shards. Different types and numbers needed to strengthen each different blade, so best to get lots just in case. For friends ready and able, tell Summon. We will. Tababa curious. Why Summon in charge? Summon called everyone, so leader is Summon. Nah? Bird not here. Yes, get on with it. Meh. Give Summon a shout when everything's ready. Okay, do we have all... Oh, quest complete? All legendary 7, okay. Within the city, you'll find Salmon's workshop. Hand over Origin Shards to the legendary Nopon Smiths. Let's see, hand over... Sorry. Whom there are 7 to improve your weapons. Okay. Let's see. Do we have all friends find all origin shards? Whose blade should be strengthened? Then Blade of Noah will be stronger.
Okay, so we're handing over...
Okay, I need to... Ooh. Let's see, we'll upgrade Noah's. Summon Star will get straight away. Yeah, get the Sword of Origin. Get it stronger. That blade's gonna be the key. Yo! The blade is made stronger. Yo. It's a little more spiky now. I like it. Alright. That was one blade down. Friends find all origin shards. Mio, because she's the secondary protagonist. Then Blade of Mio will be stronger.
Okay, so we're handing over...
We actually have all the origin shards for this. Summon start working straight away. Okay, I want to know what kind of upgrades these will look then. Ooh! No, oh, those look nice. Those look nice. Alright, just going down the chain. Friends find all origin shards. Lands. Then Blade of Lands will be stronger.
Now, what was it we needed?
Oh, I might have to go and find more shards, guys. We might be out of shards. Alright, what does Lance's big giant sword will look like? Jeez! Just making them all spikier. Gosh dang. Do we have enough? Do we have enough for Senna? No!
What was it we needed?
Oh! Oh! Senna required many origin shards to make blades stronger. Their origin shards scattered all over Ionios. They too small for radar for someone to find. Friends have to search by friend zone in every tiny corner. Sometimes monsters carry them. Probably big monsters give nice surprise when friends whack it. Let me just check one more. I just want to make sure.
Okay, so
yep.
we're handing over...
Ah! Well, chat. It looks like I know what I'm gonna do off camera. Is I'm gonna try to find as many origin shards as possible, so we can finish upgrading our team's weapons here. Gosh dang. Well, the good news is that the only thing left to do on our docket before we journey to Origin is to go to Colony 11 and check out what this quest-related event is. Hopefully this is a little bit tamer than Ashira's hero quest. Because, oh gosh, that was intense. But then it's Colony 11. Everything with Colony 11 is intense. But yo guys, just that. Again, thank you so much for joining me in today's live stream. Like, comment, subscribe, all those good things. And again, since it is 4th of July, it's coming up here in a couple days, or I guess after, when this live stream gets uploaded to our regularly scheduled program. Again, I hope you all. I'm just rambling. Sorry, guys. Anyway, thank you for watching. Happy 4th of July. Have fun. Stay safe, and I'll see you all later. Mm.